welcome to a new episode of Africa Today. The United Nations Commission has declared that the Christian militia in the Central African Republic has committed ethnic cleansing for the Muslim population during the ongoing civil war. Let's know more about this in the following report.
A final report by a UN commission, which was submitted to the UN Security Council last month, said up to 6,000 people had been killed in the Central African Republic. Ironically, the commission considered that such estimates failed to capture the full magnitude of the killings that occurred. The UN Security Council established the Commission of Inquiry in December 2013. The inquiry said thousands of people died as a result of the conflict. Human rights violations and abuses were committed by all parties. It said although the Commission cannot conclude that there was genocide, ethnic cleansing of the Muslim population by the anti-Balaka constitutes a crime against humanity. In a vague statement, the report said the existence of the necessary element of genocidal intent had not been established. In September 2014, the International Criminal Court opened an investigation into allegations of murder, rape, and the recruiting of child soldiers in the Central African Republic. Some 5,600 African Union peacekeepers deployed in December 2013 and about 2,000 French troops failed to stem the violence against the Muslim population, with reports of abuses committed under the watch of peacekeepers. Events date back to 2013, when the mostly Christian or animist anti-Balaka militia took up arms to topple the country's president, Michel Dutodja. He was the first Muslim to hold that office in the mainly Christian country. Dutodja was a leader of the almost entirely Muslim Seleka rebel coalition in the December 2012 rebellion against President Francois Bozize, with allegations of abuses by the coalition. Following a peace agreement, Dutodja was appointed to the government as first Deputy Prime Minister for National Defense in February 2013. When the peace agreement unraveled, Seleka captured the capital Bangui and Dutodja took power on the 24th of March 2013. He promised to lead a transition to new elections in which he would not be a candidate, but his time in office was marked by escalating sectarian violence, and he was ultimately pressured into resigning by regional leaders on the 10th of January 2014.
And Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir launched a bid for re-election week, facing a threat for a quarter of a century in power, despite an ailing economy, insurgency and war crimes. Let's know more about this in the following report.
Sudan's President Omar al-Bashir's supporters view him as a strong hand capable of holding the chaotic country together, while his opponents are hounded by the security forces, marginalized inside Sudan, and driven by personal rivalries. It is unclear whether anyone will challenge Bashir to lead the country of nearly 39 million people that covers an area almost one-fifth the size of the United States. Formal applications to register for the April 13 vote opened on Sunday, and the Electoral Commission said it had received Bashir's nomination. The opposition looks set to boycott the vote, with Maryam al-Mahdi, deputy leader of the Ummah party, sharply criticizing the move and saying her party would not take part in the April election. The opposition also boycotted elections in 2010, the first contested vote since Bashir seized power in the 1989 coup. In 2010, opposition leaders accused the president's loyalists of rigging ballots. But Bashir has proven to be a political survivor. Bashir has worked to shed his image as an international pariah, traveling to Egypt and Saudi Arabia last year and welcoming Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to Sudan. China's foreign minister also visited Khartoum on Sunday for talks about boosting relations and the conflict in neighboring South. The ICC's decision to shelve investigations into allegations of war crimes in Darfur over UN inaction gave him a further boost. Opponents to Bashir's rule are more united than they have been for years, but are still expected to struggle to challenge him.